This is about applying the law. And whenever I engaged with states, they would say, well, let justice have its course. Julian Assange must face justice. So please don't interfere with judicial proceedings. But in my investigation, I found that this isn't about the law. It's not about applying the law, because if this were about applying the law, Julian Assange would not be sitting in extradition detention, accused of espionage for having exposed serious misconduct on the part of states, including war crimes, just as any investigative journalist would do or should do. If this were about applying the law, he would not have been sentenced to 50 weeks in prison for a bail violation just for seeking and receiving political asylum by another UN member state. If this were about applying the law, his asylum would not have been terminated, and his citizenship would not have been withdrawn by Ecuador without any due process of law. If this were about applying the law, he would not have been publicly portrayed as a suspected rapist by Sweden for more than 9 years, just for this preliminary investigation that never succeeded to produce sufficient evidence to even charge him in court, now to disappear without any sound in the history, but it has caused damage that is irreparable. If this were about applying the law, then the UK would actually grant him the right to prepare his defense. How is it possible that a defendant in an extradition trial is asked to respond to the US indictment and has to respond, well, I haven't read it? How can that be if this is about applying the law? If this were about applying the law, Julian Assange today would not be detained in a high-security prison, now that he has served his sentence, and the only reason for him to be detained is to be in preventive detention in relation to that extradition proceeding. He would not